lived on a small island off the west coast of Scotland, where they built their lives around following the fish out as far as they could. To me, this was always a magical place, full of music and laughter. Most of the people are gone now, and the place changed more in a few decades than in centuries before. But the magic, the stories, the songs, still exist in memory, where we all carry our ghosts. Dreams and ancient voices call me back. The ghosts crowd around me, I can see them clear. My mother, the immigrant, the escapee, who put her faith in the modern world and never fought against turning back. My grandfather, the intrepid fisherman, who'd face any storm with a whistle and a wink and always returned with a tale. And my grandmother, Na, the heart keeper, the heart of the family, a blind prophetess with soft white hips and a rolling gait. Well, you've stored me here, granddaughter, and aren't you grand to paint me a blind prophetess? Oh, a bit mere fancy than fact, mind you. When you've lived in a place most 90 years, you don't need sight to gang about. Oh, you don't remember, but one time I always thought one of the prettiest girls hereabout. Oh, vanity would some poor the gift of years to see yourselves as others see us. No, it's a kindness I can't see myself in the mirror. Oh, you're still the bonniest girl about. I would sing to your beauty. All the roses in the garden would bow and ask your pardon, for not one could match your beauty. You're my queen of all the isles. Oh, man, I feel good, for I'm here, remembered sinewy and strong. I was old and mangy so long, ere I passed I forgot myself. I was once brown and lean as any monkey. And look, I've lost all my teeth. I should have known I'd find you here. Always these romantic notions. Why any daughter of mine would like to stay stuck in this God-forsaken island when there's a whole world out there. Yet you love to linger here with these people. You know, I think you'd rather speak to them, your ghosts, than to me, your own man. You know, that is not right. I'm telling you. No dissension. It's bad enough to be caged together by the storm. Tonight is a night for story and song. Long ago, they said 'twas witches brought the storms. Witches with the power to call up the winds and make the rains to lash. A wild night you could see him riding the tempest to devil the waters and force ships off course. Sick a night perished many a bonny boat. Myself I had seen the terrible face of the darkest storm, and as the lightning flashed and the thunder cracked, you could almost hear the epic screech upon the roar. Oh, sure would make you think some devil or Google had a hand in it. And after, when the storm went past, you'd say, oh, 'twas just the wind and the rain devilled in my senses. Or was it? Hush, hush, listen, the birds are singing. Oh, it's morning, and the storm passes as if it never been. Let's return it. Oh, there's a sweetness after a storm. You'll be bustling from the beasties and blooming from the flowers. Mind the lippers, one and mind the slap. You want nae colds for wet feet. And now the storm is over, and we are safe ashore. But when all our money is spent and gone, we'll plough the seas from more. Oh, there'll be no fishing today, but it's a good day for wrecking. For money a treasure washes ashore after the storm. Money things in our house, the keel that makes our mantle, and the blast dissected upon it. And my treasure, the gilded figure of a woman with bare breast. Eyes she's split down the middle and one eye's looking at the wall, and she's got one arm, but still, she's blind sight, staring at us like some devil murders me. Didn't move me. I caution you, old man, bring no more your reckons into my house. It's crammed with them. The neighbours will think we're junk dealers. Those tourists who were out antiquing afore asked if we were an antique shop, as we had so much old treasure. Can't imagine anyone looking for treasure here. There's nothing here but centuries of poverty and want. Oh, there's treasure here. Treasure for all the senses. I can hear it singing and it guides me, for everything on this island is alive. The rocks and mosses, the stones. Walking the moors a trick. Maybe better for me with no sight, for the wind, the mist, they can't fool me with their whirling round. I just point my nose beneath the fog and I can smell the earth, or less to the solid neath my step. Just don't trust your eyes. This place is a trickster. Always change. Aye, some would say this is the wrong kind of island. No palm trees, no parrots, no rum drink. But it's bonny. I'm no provincial. I've been to Glasgow, to Edinburgh, to London even. But there's no place in the world so lovely. This was my childhood Eden, my kingdom by the sea. Each morning I would walk the beaches, the marshes, through the long grass. I would go to inspect what flowers had bloomed since sunset last, or watch the beasties coming out of their holes, to chase the mist and the rain, whistle a tune I heard on the wind. I got completely soggy to my skin, mud and sand, green and living things crawling all over me, brambles and burrs in my hair. It was heaven. Grow up! I remember the state you used to get in. Your clothes completely ruined, and your hair. I finally just chopped it off. Got tired of the way you screamed like I was giving you a beating every time I tried to brush you. Oh, don't mind your ma. She's a dreamer like you. Dreamed of going to New Zealand as a girl, eh? But when she found out she'd have to go as a servant, we all know who's too high and mighty for that. I was dreaming of being something or someplace over her. Do you know how many years it took to get plumbing in this place? And electricity, not even yet. And everyone quite content to have it so. To live in a world centuries behind, never asking or wanting for anything. It's not that they're not wanting, I don't understand. When I was a girl, I wanted so much. To go to the towns where things were happening, parties and movies, to go to the theatre and sit in the gods and listen to the music drifting up. Oh, there's so much in the world, wonderful things, so much more than just this place. Oh, wanting can just be a stick in your craw, makes you forget what you have in your hand. See the little stone hoosies there? Long ago, some sweet bodies lived there. Some are so old, learned types come from the university to study ancient ruins. And yet, though they lived here and died here and loved as we do, and had less than we, there's no taint of unhappiness.